Have you ever wondered about the stories behind Italy's towering castles and majestic turrets? From the rugged mountains of the north to the sun-drenched shores of the south, hundreds of ancient fortresses stand. Join us as we explore 12 of these majestic Italian castles. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to our channel to stay updated. Castel del Monte. The castle's unique geometric design has fascinated historians and architects for centuries. Built in 1240 by Emperor Frederick II, this octagonal-shaped fortress stands on a hill in the Apulia region, offering breathtaking views of the surrounding countryside. Unlike other medieval castles, Castel del Monte lacks defensive features like a moat or drawbridge, leading many to speculate it was designed more for intellectual pursuits rather than military use. The castle was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1996. The castle's exact purpose remains a mystery, though it likely served as a hunting lodge, a court of law, or a place of learning. The precision of its architecture, with perfect symmetry and alignment to the cardinal points, has sparked theories linking it to astronomy, mathematics, and esoteric philosophies. You can explore the castle's limestone walls and learn about its intricate history, making it a perfect destination for those intrigued by history, architecture, and unsolved mysteries. Castel Nuovo. According to local legends, the dungeons of this castle housed a man-eating crocodile. It was said to have been responsible for the mysterious disappearances of prisoners, dragging them into the sea through an underground tunnel. The castle is also called Maschio Angioino, reflecting its Angevin origins. Built in 1279 by Charles I of Anjou, this imposing fortress stands at the heart of Naples, near the Gulf of Naples. It has served as both a royal residence and a defensive stronghold throughout its long history. The castle is famous for its triumphal arch, built to commemorate Alfonso V of Aragon's entry into the city in 1443. Castel Nuovo has witnessed several key historical events, including papal elections and royal marriages. It was also served as a temporary residence for Pope Celestine V in 1294, making it one of the rare castles to host a pope. Interestingly, Pope Celestine is known for resigning just months after being elected. During the Napoleonic era, the castle was used as a military garrison and underwent some structural changes to reinforce its defenses. Today, it houses the Civic Museum, displaying a rich collection of art and artifacts that span centuries of Neapolitan history. Its blend of Gothic, Renaissance, and Baroque architecture makes Castel Nuovo a must-see for history buffs and art lovers alike. Castello Aragonese. This castle stands on an islet formed by a volcanic eruption over 300,000 years ago. Located on the island of Ischia near Naples, stands as a dramatic example of medieval defensive architecture. This strategic location, separated from Ischia by a narrow channel, made it an ideal fortress. Built in 474 BC when the ancient Greeks used it to fend off attacks from nearby invaders. Later fortified by King Alfonso V of Aragon in 1441. The castle sits on a rocky islet connected to the mainland by a stone bridge. The castle was originally accessible only by boat. It wasn't until 1441, under King Alfonso V of Aragon, that a stone bridge was built to connect the islet to the main island. The castle has numerous hidden tunnels and passageways that were used for quick escapes or to transport supplies in times of siege. These underground routes give a sense of the medieval intrigue and survival strategies employed by the inhabitants. Throughout its long history, the castle has served as a fortress, monastery, and even a political prison. During its peak, the castle was home to over 2,000 inhabitants, including soldiers, religious figures, and civilians. It had everything needed for self-sufficiency: wells, food storage, and even olive presses and vineyards. It played a key role in defending the island from pirates and foreign invasions. Today, you can explore the castle's ancient tunnels, chapels, and gardens, while learning about the island's complex history. The castle's terraces offer stunning views of the Tyrrhenian Sea, making it one of Italy's most picturesque castles.
Castello Sforzesco.
Did you know that this was one of Italy's most famous castles? Once a defensive fortress and later an artistic hub?
Castello Sforzesco,
Located in the heart of Milan, was originally built in the 14th century by
Galeazzo II Visconti,
and later expanded by
Francesco Sforza,
the Duke of Milan in 1450. During the Renaissance, it became a vibrant cultural center, housing famous artists like Leonardo da Vinci, who painted sections of the castle. The Sforza family played a pivotal role in Milanese history, using the castle as both a residence and a symbol of their power. The castle has survived several sieges, including one by Napoleon, who used it as a military barracks. Today, it houses numerous museums, including collections of ancient art, musical instruments, and the last unfinished work of Michelangelo, the Rondinini Pieta. The castle's vast courtyards and scenic gardens offer a peaceful retreat in the bustling city, blending history and culture for modern visitors. Castel Sant'Angelo. Also known as the Mausoleum of Hadrian because it was originally built as a mausoleum for Emperor Hadrian in 135 AD. This iconic cylindrical structure later evolved into a fortress, papal residence, and prison. The cylindrical design was ahead of its time and has withstood centuries of battles and various purposes, demonstrating the engineering skill of ancient Rome. Its strategic location along the Tiber River in Rome made it a key defensive structure during the Middle Ages, and it was connected to Vatican City via the Passetto di Borgo, a secret passage used by popes to escape danger. Castel Sant'Angelo has witnessed numerous historical events, including the sack of Rome in 1527 when Pope Clement VII sought refuge within its walls. The name Sant'Angelo, Saint Angel, comes from a legend where the Archangel Michael appeared atop the castle, sheathing his sword as a sign of the end of a plague in AD 590. A statue of the angel was later erected at the top of the castle. Despite its transformation into a fortress, parts of Hadrian's original mausoleum can still be seen within the structure, including some of the burial chambers. During World War II, Castel Sant'Angelo became a sanctuary for citizens of Rome, as its fortified walls offered protection against bombings and enemy forces. Today, you can tour its museum, which displays Renaissance paintings, medieval weapons, and offers panoramic views of Rome from its rooftop terrace. Its evolution from a Roman mausoleum to a multifaceted fortress speaks volumes about Rome's turbulent history and the ingenuity of its architecture. Castello Orsini-Odescalch. Ever wondered where Hollywood stars hold their weddings in Italy? Castello Orsini-Odescalch, located just outside of Rome, has hosted several celebrity weddings, including that of Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes. Built in the 15th century by the Orsini family, this stunning Renaissance castle offers panoramic views of Lake Bracciano and the surrounding countryside. The castle has played a key role in Italy's political history, serving as a military stronghold and a noble residence for the Orsini and Odescalchi families. The castle was often linked to the Vatican and Roman politics. The Orsini family had close ties to the papacy, which brought both favor and tension over the centuries. In the late 1600s, the Orsini family sold the castle to another powerful Italian family, the Odescalchi, who still own it today. Its well-preserved interiors, complete with frescoes, antique furniture, and suits of armor, can transport you back in time. Today, the castle is open for tours and events, offering a perfect blend of history, art, and natural beauty.
Castello Svevo di Bari.
Also known as the Swabian Castle, is a historic fortress located in Bari in southern Italy. Built in 1131 by Norman King Roger II and later expanded by Swabians under Emperor Frederick II in 1233, castle has served as both a defensive fortress and a royal residence. Over the centuries, the castle has seen various rulers, including the Normans, Swabians, Angevins, and Aragonese. Each of these dynasties contributed to its structure and design, leading to a mix of architectural styles. The castle has survived numerous sieges and attacks, including those from the Byzantine Empire and the Ottoman Turks, It later became a symbol of Aragonese power during the Renaissance when the southern part of Italy was under Spanish rule. In the 16th century, the castle was converted into a prison, and it remained one for some time before being used for administrative purposes. The castle originally had a moat and drawbridge, typical features of medieval fortifications. Though the drawbridge no longer exists, the moat remains a prominent feature surrounding the castle. Today, Castello serves as a museum, hosting archaeological exhibits and offering you a glimpse into the medieval life of the region.
Castello Scaligero di Sirmione.
What would it feel like to walk through a floating castle? This castle in Sirmione offers just that, as it appears to rise directly out of Lake Garda. Built in the 13th century by the powerful Scaligero family, this perfectly preserved fortress served as a defensive stronghold for the region. The Scaligero family played a critical role in northern Italy's politics, using the castle as a protective measure against invaders. One of the most striking features of the castle is its fortified harbor, which could house ships and protect them from attacks. You can explore the castle's ramparts, climb its towers, and enjoy panoramic views of Lake Garda. This fairy tale-like setting makes Castello Scaligero a popular destination, blending history with the natural beauty of Italy's largest lake.
Castello di Gradara.
Is there a more romantic castle than the setting for Dante's tragic love story of Paolo and Francesca? Located in the Marche region, this 12th century castle has seen numerous power struggles between the Malatesta and Sforza families. Its double line of medieval walls makes it one of the most impressive fortified structures in Italy. The castle is perhaps best known for its connection to Dante's Inferno, where the doomed lovers Paolo and Francesca are condemned for their forbidden love. Besides its literary fame,
Castello di Gradara
has played a vital role in military history, standing as a fortress that protected the surrounding lands from various invasions. You can tour the castle's lavish interiors, which have been meticulously preserved, and walk along the battlements, enjoying sweeping views of the Adriatic coastline.
Castello Svevo di Catania.
This medieval fortress survives both wars and volcanic eruptions. It was built by Emperor Frederick II in 1239, is a prime example of resilience. Located near Mount Etna, in Sicily, and the fortress has withstood multiple natural disasters, including the devastating eruption of 1669 and an earthquake in 1693. Originally designed as a defensive stronghold, it later became a royal residence for the Aragonese and even served as a prison during the Spanish rule. The castle's massive lava stone walls and robust towers give you a glimpse into Sicily's tumultuous past. Today, the castle hosts archaeological exhibitions and provides a stunning backdrop to the cultural events that often take place in its courtyards. The nearby city of Catania, with its Baroque architecture, makes visiting this historic site an even more enriching experience.
Castello di Barletta.
Did you know this castle has stood as a witness to centuries of naval warfare and political intrigue? It was built in the 10th century by the Normans and expanded by the Swabians and the Aragonese. This coastal fortress in Puglia has played a pivotal role in Italy's maritime history. Strategically located along the Adriatic Sea, it was a defensive stronghold against invasions from the Ottoman Empire and other foreign powers. The castle is particularly famous for its role during the Italian wars in the early 16th century, especially the
Disfida di Barletta,
a chivalric duel between Italian and French knights that symbolized national pride. Today,
Castello di Barletta
is a cultural hub, housing museums and hosting exhibitions, while its stunning views over the sea make it a must-see.
Castello di Vincigliata.
This is a charming and lesser-known castle located near the city of Florence in Italy. Although the original castle dates back to the 11th century, it was largely restored in the 19th century. The castle showcases a mix of medieval and neo-Gothic architectural styles due to its 19th century restoration. It features towers, battlements, and ornate interiors that reflect both historical and romantic influences. The castle's medieval charm, with its crenellated towers and Gothic revival interiors, makes it a popular venue for weddings and cultural events. During World War II,
Castello di Vincigliata
served as a prison for high-ranking Allied officers. Today, you can explore its beautifully landscaped gardens, ancient wine cellars, and learn about the castle's fascinating mix of medieval and modern history. The nearby city of Florence adds an extra layer of cultural richness to any visit. So, tell us what your favorite castle in Italy is. We'd love to know. Please leave a comment below. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us grow and continue creating more content. Thanks for watching, and see you on our next adventure. Happy travels.